work for greatness. If you ain't working, you should be working. Happy Tuesday, workaholics. It's your girl, Coriel, back for another Facebook edition of Confessions of a Workaholic. Now, the first thing I got to start by saying is if you are not following this page, don't be lurking. Make sure you hit the follow button so that you can stay connected and stay updated with all of the amazing things that I have coming your way. If you are tuning in for the very first time, definitely want to start with a quick introduction. My name is Coriel. It looks much more difficult than it actually is. I am a best-selling author of 2 amazing books. The first is called Work 101, Get Your Life Together Guide, and the second is Confessions of a Workaholic. Both are 2 really great resources for goal-getting women. I am also a serial entrepreneur. I literally have done it all, have sold it all. If it's legal, I've done it. If it's legal, I've sold it. I have an organization called the Single Wives Club that is an education and empowerment resource for single women who are preparing to become wives. I'm also the creator of Work, Pray, Slay Weekend, which is a 3-day event for women who are ready to win. 3 days, 5 events. This year it's being held November 3rd through 5th here in Atlanta. Definitely a game-changing, life-changing weekend that you don't want to miss. I'm also an educator at heart. So last year and probably for the last 2 years, I've been teaching online classes for entrepreneurs. And so for the very first time in 2017, I taught my first class last night, the first webinar I've done all year, and it was amazing. So the topic of the webinar was how I made $56K with Shopify. Yes, you heard that right. No, I ain't lying. I got the receipts to prove it. In a little more than a year and a half, I was able to make almost double my teaching salary with online sales, and I did it with Shopify. So last night, I taught a totally free webinar where I shared how I was able to make $56K with Shopify, some of the hardest and most expensive lessons that I've had to learn. I also talked about some common myths that people have about making money online, talked about how to save money, how to make more money, and how you can figure out how to create another stream of income. So today I wanted to hop on here and share 5 of the most common myths that people have in terms of making money online. Now, just because you're tuning into this does not mean that you should not go back and catch the replay. You should absolutely go back and catch that free webinar replay that I did last night, how I made $56K with Shopify. I'm gonna put the link in the thread. So make sure you check out that link so you can get the replay. Now, top 5 myths when it comes to making money online. Number 1 is that it takes a big investment to start a shop. Now, I am here as living, breathing proof to share that you do not have to have a big budget to start your business or to start your shop online. Back when I started my very first shop in 2012, I did not have a lot of money. I did not have a major business like money investment set aside to start this shop. I literally had some supplies, I had an idea, and I made it happen. And so it does not take a big investment. You can literally start your shop with less than $100 and make $1,000 in 1 month. Did y'all catch that? You can start your shop with less than $100 and make $1,000 in 1 month. So the first myth is that it takes a big investment to start a shop, and that is absolutely not true. You can start your shop right now with less than $100. The second myth is that you need a ton of products. And this is not only a myth, but it's also a mistake. This is one of the most costly mistakes that I made with my online business. So in 2013, I started my first t-shirt site. I started my first website in 2012, but I started selling my first t-shirt in 2013. And it didn't take long, probably 2 months, before I started consistently making at least $1,000 off of this one t-shirt per month, $1,000. Now, I got a little carried away, right? I got real excited about the $1,000, and I decided, okay, if I'm making $1,000 off of one t-shirt, if I start selling 5 t-shirts, then surely I'll make $5,000 a month. That was not the case. The more items I started selling on my shop, the less money I was making from my shop. And so I truly believe that offering too many products can actually cause confusion, and it can do much more damage than it does good. So you do not need a ton of products to start your shop. That's myth number 2. Myth number 3 is that you need a major marketing budget. This is absolutely not true either. I know of brands, specific brands, that have literally had one marketing strategy. Now, they might have spent $100, $200, $500 on this one marketing strategy, but that one marketing strategy brought in over $1 million. One marketing strategy, one product, $1 million. So, no, you don't have to have a huge investment. No, you don't have to have a ton of products. And no, you don't have to have a major marketing budget. Some people are literally relying on social media alone, or email marketing alone, or content marketing alone, not even spending a whole lot of money, but they're able to make a lot of money because they are strategic and intentional with how they are investing in their marketing. The 4th myth that I want to talk about is that you have to have a huge following in order to make money. Not the case. You can literally have 1,000 really good, engaged, authentic followers and turn that 1,000 into $5,000. Did you catch that? You can have 1,000 engaged followers and they can be worth more than 100,000 fake followers, or 10,000 people who follow you, but they don't really like you. They're not really buying anything. They're not really interested in your business. They're not really interested in your industry. So it's not about the quantity as much as it is about the quality. So you should really be focused on building an authentic, engaged following instead of just having a bunch of followers. You want to focus on the quality of your followers and not just the quantity of your followers. And then the 5th myth about making money online is that you have to be tech savvy. That is absolutely not true either. There are 1,000,001 ways for you to start a shop without having to DIY, do it yourself, without having to know how to code, without having any website development experience. You can build your site yourself, or you can build your site without breaking your budget, just by working smarter and not harder. And so last night I taught this free webinar, How I Made $56K with Shopify. But next week, Monday, August 21st, I'm teaching a second webinar. It's a Shopify starter kit. I'm literally teaching you the tips, the tricks, and the tools that you need to make your first 1K in 30 days. You can absolutely make $1,000 easily, simply, a quick $1,000 in 30 days using Shopify. And next week, I'm going to teach you how to do it. So in order to take the webinar, in order to register, all you have to do is log on to ShopifyStarterKit.com. ShopifyStarterKit.com, or you can log on to Coriel.com/Shopify. I'm teaching you, and it's not just me teaching, it's actually training. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you the back end of my Shopify and share with you how to build your shop, how to decide what products to sell, how to sell whatever products you decide that you want to sell. And I'm even going to spell out for you my top money making and money saving upgrades for your shop. So things that it's literally taken me years to learn, I'm sharing with you next week on my webinar, the Shopify Starter Kit, how to make your first 1K in 30 days using Shopify. So I want you to log on right now to ShopifyStarterKit.com. Sign up, register. I promise you, you are going to make back your money so fast. You're going to be emailing me like, girl, you are a blessing. Blessed to be a blessing. Make sure you log on ShopifyStarterKit.com. Share this broadcast with someone because you never know who needs it. Love y'all.